We win our game in hand, we go fifth. But it's the same thing, though, isn't it? Fucking game in hand. We
Oh,
won't
here
fuck.
we go. It's already fucking live. How's it going, guys? Well, as you can see by the title, Everton won, fucking Palace won. Absolute fucking disgusting result, by the way. James is the only good footy player at our football club. I'm sorry, but he changed the game until he came off and everyone just flopped. Michael Keane, I don't know what he was doing. Why couldn't he trail alongside Missy Bashuai? It's an absolute. Oh, mate,
Oh,
what's
mate,
your
no,
thought?
no. We'll get into the defensive side when we work out what's going on attacking wise.
Go on,
Nah, we don't.
go on.
Do we need 9 or 10 chances to score past Crystal Palace? I'm not being
I know.
funny. When we're against,
Crystal Palace are 11th. We're 8th.
we're only getting these chances against teams like Palace. When we play the top teams like your Leicester Cities and shit, we're not going to get 10 chances. We need to be clinical.
Yeah.
We need to be clinical. In the summer, we need to get a clinical striker in. Calvert-Lewin, yes, he may have scored 14 goals, but today, I'm not being funny. Like Alfie said, his cousin would have scored some of them today. It's
Yeah.
it's a joke. It's a joke.
It
I
is a
don't know.
joke.
I don't know what's
And here we
going on.
go. Lingard 1-0. West Ham, we're fucked.
1-0 West Ham.
Yeah, Lingard. We're not going to get Europe. Well, that's my personal opinion anyway. I think we could still get 7th, but it depends on Everton or Tottenham now. I think West Ham's going to get Europe. I think
What about
Liverpool's going to
Liverpool?
get Europe. I think, and also we're playing Tottenham at home, so I don't know how that would differ out. But what's your thoughts?
Mate, Europe's still on for Liverpool. Champions League's still on for Liverpool. When you think about it,
Yeah,
Liverpool are 2 points off Champions League. Do you know what I mean?
and
We are.
we had a 2 week break, and we come back to this shit.
We're 4 points off Champions League, but we're not looking at that because realistically, if we're going to be drawing to Palace, what the fuck are we going to be like in our next game? Brighton's going to be another big game for us, and we're going to fuck it up again. It's a joke. It
Let's
really is.
talk about Richarlison and DCL. Let's start with DCL. I mean, what was he doing with the chances he's had? He's an England number 9. I mean,
Mate,
Kane starts
I'm
over
sorry.
him, but
He had his one was up there with one of the worst of today. The one where he could have gone past the keeper, he could have chipped it, and he decided the amount of time he had to choose what he could have done. Lukaku, we look back at Lukaku, he
he
would have
would have
buried
took
them.
them,
He always did.
buried
Calvert
them.
Lewin, I'm sorry. If it's not on a plate for him, it's not in a 6 yard box, he's not going to do anything with it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
definitely.
You could have done anything there. Take it round him, chip him for like he's well off his line. It's all about this. It is. It's all about this. They're not thinking straight. It's fucking shit. Richarlison taking the free kick. Who the fuck do you think he is? Taking off Lucas
I know.
Digne.
I don't know why
Disgusting.
he did that. No, I'm literally concerned about Richarlison because he's been moaning a lot quite recently, hasn't he, with the performances of the whole club and him himself. Well, this one will go down as one of the worst mentalities, performances he's ever had in an Everton shirt. I tell you what, I'm really concerned. I think it's a. Would you sell him?
I mean, we are a bit rattled at the moment with Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. Personally, I don't know. I'm on the fence at the moment. I am and I'm not because at times he doesn't look like he wants to be there, but at other times he looks like he wants to be there. I'm not sure. I'm going to sit on the fence here. I'm not sure. But can I just say something? Can I just say something? What the fuck is this conference thing? Europa Conference. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? What's your thoughts on it? I think
There's
it's a
no
waste of
point. We
waste of
haven't even
fucking
got the
time.
squad anyway, so why would
Mate,
I be dreaming for top
mate, mate,
four?
mate. It's a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of absolute time. I'm sorry. Realistically now, I think we'll finish 8th. I'm being serious. I think we'll finish 8th.
Reckon.
Or maybe 7th, but I don't want conference. I'm sorry, lads. I think West Ham are going to keep the consistency.
Yeah.
I even think, I can't even say this, but I think Liverpool might go on a little run now because they beat Arsenal 3-0.
Yeah.
It's
And
us and
got Villa
Tottenham.
at home.
It's us and Tottenham now. We got Brighton next week on
And then
Monday.
Tottenham.
Another Monday night football, but
And
I know
then
we talked
Tottenham.
about that. We
And
talked
then
about that a
Tottenham
lot.
Friday night.
I know. It's just, mate. I know West Ham, I think, have got Leicester next game, which will be a good game again. But,
Let's
mate,
talk about the defence now before we do our player ratings then. So, Aidan, our defence, I thought it was quite solid up until the
the
Michael
moment.
Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's a little check of the shoulder from Michael Keane. He didn't even do that. But I'm looking at it as well. When you look back at it, I look back at it. Jeffrey Slut's in the middle, and the entire defence just looks at him. No one goes to him. He picks
You know
up
what
the
it is?
ball.
It's ball watching.
He then picks the
Ball
ball.
watching.
Literally, I don't know who played it to Schlupp. Schlupp's there, right? The player's here. Yeah, Schlupp's there.
Yeah.
He literally plays it to him. He's then given time to look up, find a pass, and he's found it, and it's gone to Mitchell Batshuayi. It's a great finish, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Schlupp shouldn't be getting the time of the ball. Batshuayi shouldn't even be getting the ball when you think about it. It's just, oh, mate,
It was
it's an
Michael
absolute
Keane's man at the end of the day, wasn't it? And I tell you what, Holgate really impressed me for the game, to be fair. I think he had a great game today with the passes, his distribution, the way he worked. I thought he had a well better game.
The only two players that hands down I can go, he was boss today, is James and Coleman. I think Coleman was class today. His crossing was unbelievable. Half the chances that we had came from Coleman's crosses. He got assists for James. He could have had a few more assists today. He was boss. We were saying over the last few games.
You know what? The strikers should be reliable. But guess what?
I know, innit?
We should be thinking Richarlison and DCL isn't reliable anymore. So,
mate, in the form that Calvert-Lewin's in, coming back out for England, getting a few goals for England, you're thinking he's going to be finishing his dinner, and he was poor today, and he looked furious with himself.
We had 2 weeks off, Aiden. We had 2 weeks off, and imagine James was still injured.
Do you reckon? Here's a question: if James was still on the pitch, do you reckon we would have won that game?
No.
We probably wouldn't, because James can't really sort out the defensively. But I get what they mean with having to take James off because of his injuries and shit. But
we don't deserve Europe no matter what, anyway, Aiden. Like the squads we have. No, it's not for me.
No, but you look at it. Do West Ham deserve it? Realistically, they do deserve it, but the squad they've got.
Injuries, though.
No, what I mean is they deserve it, but with the squad they've got, it's no better than ours. When you realistically, hands down, look at it, we got a better left back. Up top we're probably better. Lingard's not better than James. Do you know what I mean? There's debates with Rice and Allen.
I just want to say, why didn't Josh King come on for Everton?
I was about to say that. That's a joke as well. Let him come on. Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison not finishing the dinner, and you're just not bringing him on. What's the point of bringing him in if you're not going to bring him on the pitch when we're
exactly?
It's just, oh mate,
it's an absolute shambles, right? Let's go into the player ratings, and then we'll finish on that note, because honestly, Aiden, I could rant all day, and I could even rant even louder. But is there any point now? Because we are starting to expect this every home performance, aren't we? So,
mate, I said it on the live stream. Play every game away from now. I don't know. Is it a curse or something? I don't know. But it's. Sorry, mate. West Ham are 4th now because they won that game. 4th.
No for winning.
Mate, they're in the Champions League spots. This is mad. Sorry to go off, thingy. What we saying?
But it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing.
It's the fact that why aren't we where West Ham are right now? I'll tell you why. Consistency. And we're not there right now. We've lost our last 2 games. And now we've just drawn this one.
Olsen, what are you rating him? I'm giving him a 5.
I'm giving him a 5 as well. He made that one good save, and he had a few that was right at him. I can't really give him anything else, really. 5 for me. He did the job.
I'm going to say 7.5 for Coleman, or maybe I'm going to give Coleman an 8, actually.
I'm giving Coleman an 8. Hands down, Coleman an 8 for me. Absolutely amazing today. Didn't even give the ball away once, from what I remember.
Michael Keane.
Absolutely class.
2.
4. I give him. What about you?
Did you give him 4?
Yeah, what did you give him?
Fucking hell, it's 2-0 West Ham, 4 hours and 13 minutes. This is an absolute. I'm sorry to go off the subject, but Jesus Christ.
No Rice. Marquis Noble providing the midfield without Rice. Sorry, but We should be right, Blues. Just get this in your head right now. We should be where West Ham are right now, and we're not. And there's no excuses. We've got a better squad than them. It's a joke. Carry on.
The way Lingard kept that in play, But yeah, I'm gonna give Michael Keane a 2. No, actually, I'm gonna give him a 1. I'm giving Michael Keane a 1. Who's next then? Yerry Mina. I'm gonna give him a 5. I thought he was quite alright, to be fair.
I thought he was good. He made some clinical tackles. I thought he was decent for us today. Fair play to the lad. I thought he played well.
What's your rating?
I'd give him a 5 too.
Who else?
Holgate.
I'd
give him a similar 5.5, maybe a 5. He didn't really put too much wrong. He had that great ball.
I'm going to say 6.5.
He did that great ball over to Calvert-Lewin, which Calvert-Lewin obviously didn't finish his chance, as we just said. But yeah, 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucas.
I'll give Lucas I think it's just going to be 5s. I think 5.5, maybe even 6. But I'm gonna give him a 5.5. I think for what he wasn't really at fault for the goal. His crossing was pretty decent today. He should have had a free kick that he should have took, but with Charleston being the man, having his attitude that he did want to take it and hit it wide. So
yeah. I'm gonna give Andre a 7.
Give him a 7.
6.
I'm gonna give him a 6. I think he played pretty well from what we've seen of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he only played about half an hour, but what we've seen of him, he looked pretty decent. Better than he did. Tom Davis, I'm giving him I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I thought he played pretty well.
Agree. 6.5. Scouse Bear though, yeah. James.
7.5. I thought he was class today. I'm
giving him an 8.
Mate, that finish was unbelievable. The way he got that on his weak foot, first time, class. Yeah. He was pulling the strings in midfield. It's what we've been missing, and I'm glad to have him back. I think the only positives that we can take from the game is the fact that James is back, James has scored, and Gabamin coming back. But they're the only really positives that you can take from the game today.
Here we go with the strikers then. Who should we start off first?
I think the one that missed the biggest chance, I'm going to go Calvert-Lewin. I'm giving him a 2. What did he actually do? Like, being serious, what did he do?
I'm giving him a 1.
I'm giving him a 2.
I'm giving Richarlison a 1 and all. I don't give a shit.
That, mate. I'm giving Richarlison. I'm giving them both a 2. They were. Am I being nice here, giving them a 2?
I don't know. I'm just gonna give them both 1 because they should have won the game by a mile.
We should have been 5-0 up at half time. Up at half time. Straight away, the first chance we got do you remember when Milivojevic gave the ball away, went to Andre? Yeah. First chance, should have taken it. And it was from there. It's absolute joke. West Ham are playing unbelievable now as well. So it's just fucking shit. When you see these, what makes me even more pissed is the fact that this West Ham are in the Champions League spaces. This is where we should be right now. And they're 3-0.
Surely I'm yawning. No.
But yeah.
But West Ham have one good season every 5 years, and that is facts.
And we're just shit for all of it.
They were in a relegation battle. They only bought Souček in the summer, and look where they are all of a sudden because they bought Souček.
And Lingard. Lingard in January. But mate, I'm sorry, it's one of them now, isn't it? Carlo's probably looking at this and thinking, yeah, this team's not good enough. I mean, we say this.
Can I get some stats up?
Yeah, we say this from the Fulham game, but I'll say it again. I don't care. Carlo's looking at the squad and he knows. He's got a list of players that he wants to leave in the club. I'm sure he's got ideas to change it, but strikers.
Will Loved, ready to hear this. Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, ready for this. Shooting stats against Crystal Palace: 8 shots, 5 on target, 4 big chances missed, 0 goals. Not good enough.
That's not going to get you Europe, is it? I'm sorry. It's Crystal Palace as well. Do you know? It's not like we didn't play well. It's just it's the goal that we conceded, and it's just mainly the strikers. Personally, the defense was solid until that goal, but the strikers were absolutely poor today. And it was not like we were providing for them. Usually it's the excuses of we weren't creating enough chances. We created
James
chances today.
Rodriguez's goal against Crystal Palace was the first second half goal since Liverpool at home back in October 2020.
That's mad. That is absolutely mad.
I'm going to give you a last stat about just to end as a positive. Jean-Philippe Gbamin makes his first Everton appearance since Watford in August 2019, 597 days ago.
Good. I'm
I
glad.
feel sorry for Carlo because he has to manage these players. He never, if I'm being honest, Carlo never needed to rebuild a team in his life.
He knew coming into this it was going to be a big challenge, but he didn't think we'd be missing 8 sitters against fucking Crystal Palace. Fuck. Sorry.
It's unbelievable.
Sorry, any young viewers. I'm sorry. I've just gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm sorry.
But guys, thank you for all the subscribers today. Mean the world. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And any last words, Aidan? I'm pissed off. We might actually do an Insta live after this. Do you want to do an Insta live with me, or you just want to go downstairs?
Sure.
Oh yeah, boss.
But
any last words?
Last words. I know we got a point, but it feels like a defeat. It literally feels like a defeat today. I'm fuming.
In a bit, Toffees. In a bit, Toffees.